What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're taking a look at another Fortnite character challenge. And today we're taking a look at Daryl Dixon, who is a character from The Walking Dead. He is a character who is pretty rough around the edges, and he knows how to survive. Alright, he is a pretty big character in the storyline, and a pretty big cause of conflict for most of the characters as well. And I actually quite like his style, not gonna lie. And the weapons that he does use in this series, I did have to Google. I have only seen one season of The Walking Dead at the time of recording this video, but I am watching the series going forward. And there's a lot of seasons and a lot of spin-offs, so it might take me a while to actually watch all of it, but I'm getting around to it. And we're going into Fortnite Chapter 1, Season 3 for this character challenge. Because the weapons that Daryl does actually use in the series is a crossbow, a revolver, and a pistol. So that's our loadout for this challenge. We're going in as Daryl, who is a 1,800 V-Bucks skin, because he has two styles and he does come with built-in pickaxes to his skin. And he can be purchased from the item shop, and he is quite a rare skin because he doesn't come back all too often to the item shop, but he was part of the Season 5 Chapter 2 Hunters wave of characters, and there was like a little bit of a Walking Dead collaboration with Jonesy, and he was quite important to the storyline. And I think Daryl lives in like a caravan with his brother. I think that's the story. I could be wrong with that. So we are going to go to the caravan park, and that's where we're going to go for Daryl's challenge. And hopefully we're going to find the weapons that we need of the crossbow and the two pistols, which is going to be quite fun, not going to lie. It's very restricting, this challenge, because he doesn't use guns. He's more of a hunter, and he uses a fucking crossbow. Fair enough, you can make your own arrows, but you couldn't realistically make your own bullets. But still, a crossbow? Really, dog? That's gonna be fucking brutal for us in this challenge, not gonna lie. Fucking crossbow. I'm not excited for this challenge at all, I'm gonna be honest. However, Daryl is one of my favourite characters, and I do want to support this skin line of characters, because I do want to get, the voice actor for Invincible. I do believe it's called Steven. I want his character from The Walking Dead to be a skin, because that'd be sick as fuck. Okay, I'm already being grenaded. How many grenades did they fucking have? Jesus Christ. I did not expect it to be this hard to find a pistol. Gonna be honest with you there, Chief. I did not expect it to be hard to find a pistol. Or a revolver, for that matter. That's a real guy, because they're practicing edits. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna fucking cry. What the fuck was that, dog? What the fuck was that, dog? Brother. What the fuck? Right, we're trying that shit again. Who the fuck? I didn't expect, like, two of the guys to land with me at the fucking caravan yard. What the fuck, bro? Alright, we're trying that again. It is a Tyler Price Fortnite challenge, so we do have, like, 3 attempts here. Very similar to baseball. 3 strikes, you're out. 3 deaths, and you fail. He's crouching a lot. I'm not watching him because he has a cool skin, or because he's OG. I'm watching him because it's not finding a match. There we go, it's found a match. So we are golden. We're ready to go into the next game, which is sick. Trying that shit again. Daryl doesn't take no for an answer. Daryl is gonna be in it to win it. All right, he's gonna be here, and he's gonna be trying his best. If you do want to pick up the Daryl Dixon skin or any of the other skins, I do believe Negan is coming to the item shop as well, and it's going to be his comic book style. So he's going to be different from the other characters. And I'm not a huge fan of Negan, so I'm probably not going to get him. You know, again, I haven't watched up until that point of the series. And it is another series created by the Invincible creator, which is actually really cool. So I'm very hyped for that. He's got 2 of his like biggest series ever put into the game, which is actually quite cool and a pretty big achievement. Also, Fortnite does have its own version of zombies, which is called Husks. So, you know, always linking back. These guys would be a pretty good fit for Save the World, or if zombies ever do come back, like a Horde Rush game mode, these guys would be pretty sick. To be fair, to use. But they haven't been back, I don't believe, since like chapter 2 or 3. Like it's been a while since these guys have made their return. And chapter 6 always seems to be like the return of like all the old stuff that hasn't been back in a while. Like we've had the return of like Renegade Raider because of chapter 6. Well, not because of chapter 6, but in chapter 6. We've had like the return of not the arcane ones haven't returned yet, but like the Isaac Clarke bundle, we've had the return of like the Dune characters, and we've had the return of like so much stuff, which I'm actually quite happy about, because it does mean, you know, more stuff to the game, you know. And with Dune 3 coming out, I don't know when it's coming out, but I know it's coming out at some point. We might be able to get like more skins from that, to be fair, which would be quite cool. Again, seriously, we're struggling to find a pistol. Dog. It's a pistol. Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice, but when you take out the knives, they actually come off the like little satchel thing. That's actually quite cool. I like the subtle little details that adds to the skin as well. His second skin is just him wearing a poncho, like his second style, and I think that's quite shit. I don't know how like lore relevant the like poncho is, but it's a poncho. It's not that exciting. Oh, we got a pistol, right? We have our first gun. Pistol acquired. Now we just need a revolver and a crossbow. And then we're golden. We are then truly Daryl Dixon. A lot of people used to say on TikTok when I did buy the cowboy hat that I looked like Cal from The Walking Dead. That was when my hair was a little bit shorter. So again, like Walking Dead has been a pretty big part of like my TikTok as well. With being like called Cal quite a lot. Back in the day, obviously it doesn't happen as much now because I don't wear the hat. And I obviously don't, I have longer hair, so, you know. But it is still cool. Another pistol. Got a blue one, so I don't want a grey one. If there was a zombie apocalypse, I would probably be fucked, because I live in a pretty populated city. But there is a shop in like the city center, so it'd be a pretty bad idea to head there. But it has like knight armor and like a load of cool shit, like swords and maces and shields and shit. And obviously, I live in Britain, so we don't have guns, which, you know, is a good thing, but in a zombie apocalypse probably wouldn't be. But I feel like, you know, if I could get to that shop, it's just getting to the shop which is an issue. But once I'm there, I'd be kidding, I'd have weapons and knives. Currently, all I have is, like, a pocket knife for camping, and that's it. That's all I've got. I have a baseball bat, but, you know, it's the Harley Quinn one, so it's not really that cool. And I have two wooden swords. So again, I have, like, blunt weapons, which probably wouldn't do much, but, like, knock them away. depending on what style of zombie it was from the which franchise that we got in real life, I don't think they'd do much other than bat them away. I don't think I'd be able to swing it hard enough, especially with my noodle arms, to decapitate somebody with it, or decapitate a zombie with it. I don't have that fierce survival instinct like Daryl has. But my plan would be to get there, but it's just the getting there that's the issue. I'd probably hold out for as long as I could in my house until I'd have to leave. I'm pretty sure if we just, I have plenty of shit which I can board up the doors and windows with. So in the house, safe. It's just till that food supply runs dwindly low. When the food supply's out, we're fucked. That is when we'll have to make our move. Do we, avoid big supermarkets because that's where everyone would be? Not gonna lie, that's where most people would try and go. Because obviously they want the food and shit. Trying to grow your own vegetables would be sick. Obviously with family being split up into separate houses with not being in a mansion and living together, trying to get to them or seeing if they're even still alive would be a pretty big risk, and also very hard as well if you got there and they were gone. It would be pretty strange. Zombinis. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you guys think you'd be able to survive a zombie apocalypse, or what? How well are you guys doing in the zombie apocalypse? You dying or you surviving? You surviving and thriving? Or you dying and crying? Which one? Surviving and thriving, or dying and crying? Crying and dying. Seriously, we don't have a crossbow or a fucking revolver yet? I mean, I'm not really a fan of either of those weapons, and I don't think they're going to do much for us in this challenge. But I would still like to have them, The option of them being there, I think would be quite useful. The revolver. We have the revolver. Now we just need a crossbow. Again, I haven't watched the full season of Walking Dead, so it was just a simple quick Google of Daryl Dixon weapons, and it came up with him holding certain guns. So this is a pure guess of what I think those guns were from the image that I was shown. Oh my god, gold vending machine. Sells nothing that I need. Oh, hello. It's a trap! It's also weird, because when Negan comes into the item shop, the other 3 Walking Dead skins disappear, and they leave the shop. So it's kind of weird, of, the rotation that Fortnite have decided to do with the Walking Dead skins. However, there's a Walking Dead collaboration currently going on with Creative, and Creative does so many weird collaborations. There is a Mickey 17 one, which I am going to do a video on at some point, but it's that's so random. We have a Mickey crossbow. Nice. We have a Mickey 17 character model in Creative, but we don't have it in like actual Fortnite. I would love to have like a Mickey 17 like skin. I would buy that shit. I haven't seen the movie, but I'd still buy it. It's Robert Pattinson. But now we got like the proper Daryl loadout though. If you do want me to play, like, I do play creative maps every now and then, so if you do want me to do the Walking Dead one, let me know, and I'll do it as soon as possible. Some creative maps, you do need more than just yourself to play, so it's like relying on, like, the Fortnite community to be playing at the same time as me, which never really happens when we play creative maps, like that one Invincible one that we played. Which I thought was sick because we actually got, like, character voice lines in that one from the show, which is sick. Just shows how strong Invincible's, like, collaboration with Fortnite really is. And I cannot wait for the day they make a Wave 3, where they either bring out some Mark variants, or Rexplode. Preferably and Rexplode. I want Rex. Rex better be in the next wave. I don't give a shit if he's not in the next season. He was the GOAT. And it is a completely missed opportunity that they did not make him as a skin. What the fuck do you mean you made Alan and Kate instead? Where's my GOAT Rex? Where's my boy Rex? You know? Like, justice for Rexplode, please? Get my boy in the game. Maybe when they make the Rexplode spin-off series... spin-off episodes, whatever. Do it. Get on that. Fucking, the turtle head popped out then. Fucking Fortnite got me looking like... the fuck? Top 12. What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. To be fair, walking around the Fortnite island with, like, fucking limited people does feel like a zombie apocalypse ghost town, because there is no fucker here. Like, I have genuinely seen no one this entire fucking game. Other than that one guy, which I shot at and I missed. I've seen no one. Like, brother, hello? Is anybody truly there? Hello? About to hit a basket, though. You ready? Fuck. I genuinely just score 2 and it didn't say. Am I even... Fuck this game. Can't have any fun anymore.